So we need 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. Can you do that, Sam? Okay, good.
Holiday cookies, one of the sweetest gifts of the season, but they're particularly sweet when you make them from scratch.
Jack, you want to test them and make sure they're okay? Today we're making chocolate chip cookies. I like doing it with the boys because they enjoy helping in the kitchen. You need a teaspoon of salt. You ready?
Suzanne Rafali and her sons, Jack and Sam, are engaged in a ritual that's been around for generations.
Okay, mix it up a little bit.
We'll let Jack explain it.
You get some brown sugar and butter and you mix it around, then it will get it into cookie dough.
Good job.
And that will turn into something we love.
Eating cookies, we're so happy eating cookies.
They're nostalgic.
Cookies we adore.
Comfort food.
Cookies.
It's like a childhood love of yours.
Maybe we should stop.
It is the most popular cookie in America. Matter of fact, it's the most popular cookie eaten by every age group.
For nearly 30 years, Harry Balzer has studied what Americans eat for the NPD Group, a market research firm.
More of us eat cookies than drink coffee in this country. The #1 cookie in that is a chocolate chip cookie. It controls about 30% of all cookies consumed in this country.
That means the chips fall in epic numbers.
There's going to be 6 billion occasions when a chocolate chip cookie is going to be consumed in a year in this country.
6 billion. And we have one woman to thank for that, Ruth Wakefield.
She truly was an inventor. She invented the chocolate chip cookie.
Shirley Collier is a renowned cook and author of Bakewise.
Hey, chef, what do you want to?
As she tells it, in the 1930s, Ruth Wakefield and her husband ran the Toll House Inn just outside of Boston.
She made these little cookies, chocolate cookies that everybody adored. And she was getting ready to make the cookies and her baker's cocoa is missing. So what is she going to do? She had this semi-sweet chocolate candy bar. So she just chopped it up fairly fine and threw it in the cookie dough. But to her surprise, it didn't melt. It just softened, and she had, a regular cookie with little chips of chocolate in it, and her guests just adored it.
Ruth's recipe made it into the local papers, and in 1939, onto the back of Nestle's chocolate morsels. Chips invented just for her cookies.
So the cookies came before the chips?
Right, absolutely. The cookies were the reason for the evolution of the chips themselves.
We're going to make chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies, and we're going to do the real chocolate chip cookies. We rolled it in the palm of our hands into a ball, and then we put it on the cookie sheet. 1, 2, 3, get them in the oven and close the door fast. Yes.
And they're off.
Yay! Oh boy. Oh, smell the cookies.
There's nothing like that smell.
Really, really great.
There's a different scent where the Toll House Inn once stood. Today, it's the site of a Wendy's. But the cookies Ruth Wakefield invented are interpreted all over the country, perhaps most extravagantly at New York's City Bakery, where business is booming this time of year.
This cookie takes you on a little trip. I don't think there's many people in the 1,000 cookie buyers here every day who can just sort of snarf this cookie down.
Owner Maury Rubin says his process is just like baking at home, only on a larger scale.
We make about 800 pounds of cookie dough every single day. You mix the butter, you add some sugar, you add a couple eggs, you add some flour, chocolate chips. Don't overmix it, you're done. Refrigerate.
And age the dough.
It can sit for basically 3 days. It's such a nicer cookie 3 days later when it's baked.
The result is cookie magic.
It's like a mini vacation in 4 ounces of dough.
Go on and try one. Yeah, great. Just to go.
Though the funny thing about a chocolate chip cookie is that no matter how you make it, It's the emotion that seems to make the experience complete, especially at Christmas. Take it from Shirley Carrier.
No, chocolate chip cookies are love. I think they're here to stay.
You know what I could use now? Milk. I like the part of eating the cookies and spending family time making them.
Then again, if that's the secret ingredient, maybe any old cookie will do.